Hello everybody, thank you for tuning in to another Cup of Tech. Today I want to talk about three key things. Firstly, Samsung TVs. Now, last night I went to the new Samsung TV launch. They announced a whole stack of TVs ranging from your little tiny bedroom TVs to an 84-inch TV. Now, if you don't sort of understand the scale of that, you'll see the pictures behind me just how big it is. 84-inch, it's huge. It's so big. When you see it, you're just blown away. Now, one of the other things as well is they've implemented the new technology called ultra high definition, which brings in 4K resolution. What that means is your current TVs around the 1080p for full high def. Ultra high definition takes up to 4K, which is 4 times the amount of pixels, which is the dots that you see on the screen, as you see in 1080p. So it's 4,000 something or other pixels, which is incredible. And that's only, that's coming down the screen. And across is obviously higher and things like that. So, a really, really amazing screen. It's so big, but same thing, you could get really close to it and you still probably wouldn't even identify the pixels. It's so clear. Really nice. Now, if you want one, you can get one. You can ring up Samsung or you can go through your retailer and order one. It will cost you $40,000. $40,000. 40,000. Yeah, so not a lot of people are going to be able to afford one. Samsung themselves admit they're not going to sell thousands of units in Australia, but they have already got pre-orders. There's already people out there who have ordered a $40,000 TV. Now, with that obviously comes some special service from Samsung. They come in, they help you, they give you like a concierge sort of service when you to use the TV, which you'd kind of hope so anyway. But it's a very beautiful TV. I'd love to have it in my room or in my house. It's nice. I can't afford it though. It is the S9. Now, besides that, they obviously announced a whole bunch of other TVs which are affordable to most people, and they still range in some really big sizes. They have a 75-inch. It's not a 4K TV, but they have a 75-inch LED TV, which looks awesome as well. Now, it's a 1080p screen. It's so thin, amazing. You'll see the pictures. Obviously, it just looks so good. And you know, and they've got still plasma screens and things like that as well. Now, one of the other key things they're selling is obviously the panel technology hasn't evolved a great deal. You know, when you look at specs, it's sort of still the 1080p screens, but they've started working on their Smart TV options, and the whole new Smart TV has evolved a whole lot as well. The remote control, for example, looks very different to what you've ever seen. You can actually speak into it, and Samsung has worked with Macquarie University in Australia to work on the Australian accent and the way we speak, and the TV itself will speak back to you. So you might ask it a question like, what's on right now? And it will come back to you and start telling you what's on. And it's more natural conversations, so not, you know, simple commands that it only knows. They've actually rehearsed thousands and thousands of sentences that Australians say, and things that TV, being an Australian TV, will be able to say back to you, which is really cool. You can do so many, there's so many apps available for Samsung now. You can stream Foxtel, live sports. There's a Wiggles app. There's so much there. It's actually, if there's nothing on TV, you wouldn't care a whole lot because there's so many other streaming options you can take. Now, with that, it does depend on a decent internet connection to get the best quality footage, but you know, with things evolving, that will hopefully happen as well. Now, if you just bought a Samsung TV last year and you're thinking, you're kidding, all these new smart features and I don't get them, not true. You can actually go out and buy what's called an evolution kit. Now, the back of your 2012 TV likely has a little box, and this box can be replaced, and it's really the brains of the TV. So you can actually go out, buy the Evolution kit for $2.99, I think it is, pull the old one out, plug it in less than a minute to install, and you've got a whole new interface and things like that, which is kind of neat. Worth looking at. They showed surround sound systems and stuff like that, kind of cool. Oh, just also the photos you are seeing, well, except for the lifestyle, you know, PR images, I captured on this little Samsung camera. This I'm reviewing mainly because of Mother's Day coming up, and I think this could be a potential great gift for your mum. It's just a simple camera from Samsung. It's not with Android on it, but it's got a lot of the sharing features that the Android camera comes with. And the pictures don't look too bad either. You take a look, they look pretty good. So that was Samsung. Wrapped up. Okay, now big phones, massive phones. I got the announcement from Huawei about their 6.1-inch phone. 6.1. Now that's huge, it's ridiculous. I think it's especially because I'm getting used to the iPhone, which is a whole lot smaller than almost any phone on the market now. But a 6.1 inch phone, it looks huge. Obviously just seeing a picture, but I just know 6.1 inches is insane. And it looks okay. I think you would look stupid holding it to your ear. Samsung also recently announced their Mega range, which is again around the 6-inch size. Way out of hand, way too big. I don't know anyone who would look good or who would be happy walking around with a 6-inch phone strapped to their head. To me it's too big. I think anything beyond 5-inch is getting a bit silly. It's just not practical anymore. You don't need a screen that big. You just don't. And if you ever put your phone in your pocket, it's going to get a bit hard to put a 6.1 inch phone. You're going to have to get cargo pants. And people don't really wear cargo pants anymore, do they? Right? No, they don't. Also today I read on Ozdrade the Google Glasses, the people who won them and then had to pay $1,500 for them. They've all gone out to the people who won and had to pay, and one of them looks like they tried to sell it on eBay, and they put the price around £100,000, which is a lot of money when you've paid $1,500 for it, and I think it was pulled from eBay or something like that. But I mean, a bit disgusting, I think. If you're selected to be a Google Glass Explorer and you've had this opportunity to touch technology before anybody else can, and you just go and sell it, I think that's a little bit wrong, and I'm kind of glad it was taken off eBay. I just don't think it's the right way to go about things. You know, like for example, when I went to New York for the BlackBerry launch, yeah, I got a device on the day. If I took that device and quickly put it on eBay, it'd be a bit scummy of me, I think, because you're kind of taking advantage of the situation and trying to profiteer from something that you don't really deserve to do because you were selected, you were picked to do something. I just think it's wrong. It's like doing the Olympic torch relay, getting it, and then quickly trying to give it to somebody else to do it because you can't be bothered. It's kind of... it doesn't make sense. Also, just going back to Samsung, I was going through all the content that they give you like a press kit when you go to these events, and they going through that. There's always lifestyle images which people use for magazines and stuff like that. And I'm looking at it, and I straight away started seeing the S9, the amazing TV. Although it looks like it might be the 110-inch version, which is even bigger. But anyway, and look at the way they've put these lifestyle images together, and I thought, how stupid. Exhibit A, there is a man standing in the corner of his room trying to watch the TV. You can't see that screen, sir. You cannot see it from where you're sitting. And why is it set up that way? Wouldn't you have turned the TV? Wouldn't you at least have moved the couch? It's a $40,000 TV. You should probably try and watch it properly. There is Exhibit B, a lady sitting like this, so close to her television. It's like, it is 84 inches minimum. Are you mad? Like, can you not see? Is that why you bought it? Because it's so big that it saves you from buying glasses? I think I know which one was cheaper. Wow, probably the worst lifestyle images I've ever seen of any TV. It's just insane. Every single one of them, they're sort of sitting in the wrong spot. It doesn't look right. It's like, this is not how you would actually set it up in your house. Why is this considered lifestyle? It's not. It looks fake and stupid. And I almost feel like doing a caption this competition for these pictures because they're hilarious. It's like, you know, spent $40,000 on TV but couldn't put it in the right spot in the house. Or, anyway, I would, if you know what, caption the picture. You give me your caption for these images that you're seeing, and I'll name you at the end at next week's show and tell you how good you are. That's the prize. Thanks for watching, guys. Next week, Galaxy S4 launches. Cup of Tech will be full of S4-ness. I'll see you next week. Bye.